Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Pisces out there for the week of February 10th to the 16th. So let's get after it. Alright, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 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 Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What type of love or energy is coming towards my Pisces during the week of February 10th to the 16th. So the cards I need to see. Here we go. Okay, wow. All right. All right, so my Pisces. Right now, this individual is crying over spilled milk, looking back at the past, okay? I'm picking up this huge sense of regret here. This huge sense of regret. Looking back at how they handled themselves, how the situation was handled. Now, this individual definitely believes that they have the higher ground now. Okay, they definitely believe they have the higher ground, and they want to try to they want to try to repair whatever was damaged in the relationship that they had with you. So yeah, so they're looking back and regret at your relationship and the things that they've done, the way things ended rather, and they feel as though they have the higher ground. Now they can try to, move things forward. Now, this is an individual that you do work with. Okay, you do work with this individual. Either you work with them, you met them through someone at your job, you do some kind of school project with them. So this person is definitely in a close proximity to you. Okay, this is a fire sign individual, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. And they're moving very quickly towards their passions here. They're moving very, very rapidly towards their passions. And pursuing a relationship with you. Now, with that being said, we have the Hangman here, which means that at some point, things were stopped, things were slowed down, damn near to a crawl. Okay, things were just kind of paused. All right, because the way that they were going about doing things was not exactly getting the type of attention from you that they wanted. So we have the Chariot card here. So this is an individual that has decided to try to take control of the situation and moving it in the direction that they wanted to go into. Okay. Yeah, they've decided to take control of this and assert their will, if you will. Now, as I said, this person is an ex. This is an ex. This is definitely an ex's energy here. And this person has done a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflecting on themselves. Okay? But with that being the case, even though that's the case here, we got the Ten of Wands here. There's going to be a great deal of conflict and tension. Okay? In this situation, because again, they believe that they have the higher ground, and they believe that you guys do make a good couple, so they're trying to assert themselves back into your life again. Okay, with that being said, let's see, what type of energies are you dealing? What kind of energies are you dealing? What kind of energies or strengths are my Pisces dealing? What kind of energy or strengths are my Pisces going to be dealing with? Okay, because just looks like you're pretty much going to need a lot of strength to deal with this situation. Okay, so right from the beginning, we have the Knight of Wands. So you have the ability to move very rapidly towards your passions, okay? If you want to. You do have that. Again, these are all your strengths. You do have the ability to move very rapidly towards your passions if it's something that you feel passionate about. However, you are okay with remaining single, remaining solo, because you're comfortable in your own skin, and you will remain single until you find that right fit. That person that really has the right type of commonality, common interest, share moral values, that sort of thing, okay? Again, you're not afraid to put the brakes and stop a thing altogether, which looks like that's probably what you did with this situation right here. You have the ability to look at the bigger picture, if you will. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the long view, okay? And also, you have this aspect. You want the truth. You want complete transparency, okay? Again, that looks to be somewhat of a problem with this individual. You're looking for complete transparency, and you do believe you have the higher ground when it comes to that, because if a person cannot be truthful about the little things, how can they be truthful about the big things? Okay. You were involved in a third-party situation where there was heartbreak here, which again, this directly correlates to this particular situation right here. In addition here, now, you do have hope. You do have a sense of that at some point there's going to be a hope or renewal that something's going to change. That's going to be a rebirth of opportunity in the realm of love. And you will, if it's something that you're really invested in, you'll fight for it. If not, you won't. Okay? So with that being said, let's see what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation. What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of the situation? There we go. Ooh. So we're definitely going to take that. Page of Swords. That's what popped out. So, immaturity. The sense here is that because of this person's actions, that's why things were terminated. Okay? Because of their actions. Now, there's this sense of immaturity that's here that this individual is demonstrating. Again, depending on the level of immaturity, that in dealing with this situation will really depend on how you handle it. I do not see, and I do not feel that you actually. I feel like you absolutely do not want to get back with this person. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. I'm not saying that there's not a chance in the future that there wouldn't be some kind of connection, but as it stands right now, this is a kind of immaturity, now, and even you, because it's still fresh, you're upset. You're not going to handle it well. You're gonna be very say immature things about it. It's going to come off kind of a little bit hostile, a little bit immature. But again, as I always like to say, when someone's hurt, being articulate is not exactly the first thing that comes to mind. All right. So we also have here, we have the Six of Pentacles. You're looking for someone with a good heart, a charitable nature. In the past, that may not have been the case, but now it is. And that may directly affect what's going on here with this individual. Even though they are regretful, they're coming off as not a very charitable understanding, a person with a good heart, a good nature. And that's kind of what, that's pretty much, other than the fact that there was some cheating going on here, infidelity, if you will. That does not help the case whatsoever. And finally, here we have the Seven of Wands. And that Seven of Wands energy here, you absolutely believe that you have the higher ground. And that is another thing, in this situation, the Seven of Wands came out for them. And also the Seven of Wands came out for your strength. So both of you equally feel as though you're in the right. Okay? And that's why you're getting the arguments and the disputes and things of that nature, because you both feel like you're right. From that perspective, it could have been, hey, you weren't giving me the attention that I wanted. It was a mistake or something like that, or whatever. You don't want to be forgiven. From your perspective, is you cheated on me, this, that, and the other. You weren't there for me when I needed you. So in other words, both of you feel as though you're right. And again, Seven of Wands comes out as far as, as something that can change the outcome of this. So, or it's going to affect the outcome. So the fact that both of you think that both of you are right, that in and of itself is problematic and going to lead to arguments, which it has. So let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Okay. One more shuffle. Okay, that feels right. Okay, so friction, and that is so true with this situation. There is a heck of a lot of friction. Okay, there's no smooth transitions here. Spirit wants to let you know that engaging in this particular situation, it's not going to get better. It's going to be constant friction, a constant conflict, constant arguments, constant tension rather. So be aware of that. There's going to be no winning this argument. The feeling of betrayal is fresh. They have their perspective, you have yours, and it's going to be constant friction. So Spirit wants to make you aware of that. You're not going to turn this person's mind around to see what they did was wrong, vice versa. So, and also, Spirit wants to say time heals all wounds. Okay, it's going to take some time to heal. Okay, so you're gonna have to just, you're just gonna have to put some time, and also I want to add some distance between you and this individual. Okay, if you can. But then again, you work with this individual, so that could be kind of dicey. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time, and also reaction. Okay, any action has an opposite and equal reaction. So when this person, if you are going to get argumentative with them, they're going to get argumentative with you. This person wants to get argumentative with you, naturally you're going to be argumentative back. So there's going to be a reaction. Okay, there's going to be, and so the best thing that you can do is not even engage. Okay, a person cannot argue with themselves. All right, I mean they could. It'd be kind of pointless, but they could. And so, do not engage, okay? Because the situation isn't going to get better. The pain is not going to go away overnight. It's going to take time. Do not engage because of the friction. There's going to constantly be friction, and you work at this place, okay? And it's going to start affecting your money, things of that nature. That's a no-no. And also the reaction. Of course, there's going to be a reaction, okay? So just don't go there. Spare yourself the problem and the headache. All right, so with that being said, my last reading of the night, I'm going to shut this thing down. If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell up top to let you know when I drop all my videos. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.